Here's a knocking, indeed. A man with porter at hell gate, he should have called, turning the key. No, no, no. Who's there? In the name of Beelzebub. Faith, here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Oh. Come in, time server. Have napkins enough about you. Here, you'll sweat for it. Not who's there in the other devil's name. Faith, here's an equivocator who can swear, in both the scales, against either scale, who committed treason enough for God's sake, yet could not equivocate to heaven. Come in, equivocator. Knock, who's there? Faith, here's an English tailor. You come hither for stealing. Oh, dear. Out of a French hose, come in, tailor. Here you may roast your goose. No, never a quiet. What are you? But this place is too cold for hell. I'll devil portrait no further. I had thought to have let in some of all professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon. I pray you, remember the porter. Oh.
Was it so late, friend, ere you went to bed, that you do lie so late?
Faith, sir, we was carousing till the second cock. And drink, sir, is a great provoker. Of three things.
Well, what three things does drink especially provoke?
Marry, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine. Lecture, sir. Drink provokes and unprovoked. Yes, it provokes a desire, but it takes away the performance. Yeah. Therefore, much drink may be said to be an equivocator. With lechery, it makes him and it mars him. It sets him on, it takes him off, it makes him stand to, and not stand to. In conclusion, equivocates him in a sleep, and giving him the lie, leaves him.
I believe drink gave thee the lie last night.
That it did, sir, in the very throat of me.
Is thy master stirring?
Our knocking has awaked him. Here he comes. Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both. Is the king stirring, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I've almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight in, physics pain. This is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does, he did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down. And as they say, lamentings heard in the air, strange screams of death, and prophesying with accents terrible of dire combustion and confused events, new hatch to the woeful time. The obscure bird clamored the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverous and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My young remembrance cannot parallel a fellow toot.
Oh. Horror. Horror. Horror.
What's the matter?
A tongue no heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What is the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder
hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple, and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life.
Me knew his majesty. Approach the chamber. Destroy your sight with the new Gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See, and then speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Banquo and Donalbain! Malcolm! Awake! Shake off this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself. Banquo! Malcolm! Ring the bell!
What's the business? That such a hideous trumpet calls to parley the sleepers of this house. Speak. Speak!
Oh, gentle lady, it is not for you to hear what I can speak. And the repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Oh, Banquo. Banquo, our royal master's murdered.
What? In our house?
Too cruel anywhere. Did I prithee contradict thyself and say it is not so?
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I'd lived a blessed time. For from this instant, there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn, and the mere lees is left this vault to brag on.
What is amiss?
You are, and you do not know it. Spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father's murdered.
Oh, by whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done. Their hands and faces were all batched with blood. So were their daggers, which on what we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love outran the pauser, reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood. Oh. And his gashed stabs looked like a breach in nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. They're the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart courage to make his love known?
Oh, help me hence. Oh.
Look to the lady.
Oh.
Why do we hold our tongues that most may claim this argument for ours?
What should be spoken here, where our fate hid in an auger hole may rush and seize us let's away? Our tears are not yet brewed,
Nor our strong sorrow on the foot of motion.
To the lady.
And when we have our naked frailties hid that suffer in exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and thence against the undivulged pretense I fight, of treasonous malice.
And so do I.
So all, let's briefly put on manly readiness, and meet in the hall together.
Well contented.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man does easy. I'll to England. To Ireland, I. Our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers in men's smiles. The nearer in blood, the nearer bloody. And our safest way is to avoid the aim, therefore to horse. And let us not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft which steals itself, when there's no mercy left.